how do you see the relationship between CRO and now getting into like AEO?
AEO is really interesting, and I think it's interesting maybe in a way that I don't know if everybody's thinking about it this way. I think a lot of people are thinking about it as like an alternative to organic search, people coming in.
Yep.
I sort of think about it like a distant version of your own website that you only barely have control over because it's like somebody else's, it's in a like glass box that somebody else owns the key to. And you're just trying to make it work like somehow with magic through that glass box. That's what it kind of feels like. So what ends up happening, the effect of that is that people can do a lot of their discovery and comparison and validation before they even look at your site at all. So you have to make sure that you have all of as many of the LLMs telling as much of your story how you want it to be told so that you can almost make like a facsimile of your own website and your own story in somebody else's yard. Sorry to mix those metaphors. Uh,
That's all right.
but yeah, I think that's what's really interesting about AEO. So like there's part of it is like optimizing. They're both optimization, right? So you're just sort of like optimizing everything to make sure that you're reducing friction, telling your story the way it needs to be told, making everything easy to use, easy to find, that kind of thing. But the other thing that's happening is like you're getting when people finally make it to your website from that other person's yard, they've already made like a much deeper decision than if they get there from search. So the context that they're coming in from is significantly different. They're already more committed because they've made the decision at a much later point to visit your website. And so the kind of things that you can optimize for with that audience is potentially pretty different than an audience that's just being thrown in from ads.